Hi, this is Tiff Shuttlesworth, president of Northpoint Bible College, and I have 3 prayer requests for you in our weekly vision video. Prayer request number 1 is I'd like for you to pray about our campus. And why would I ask you to pray about our campus? Those of you that know our founder, Sister Christine Gibson, and the vision that she received, part of that was beautiful for situation. And it historically has been part of our DNA to keep our campus beautified, to keep our buildings in good condition. And during the summer months, there's a lot of work that's going on. I say thank you in advance. We have several teams that are coming in during the summer to do work on our dormitories. We've got a roof issue that's being dealt with and multiple repairs. We have several teams that are coming in this summer and they're donating their time. All we need to do is to provide all of the building materials and supplies and tools that they may need to do those repairs. And so pray that the Lord will help us and provide for us so that we can fully equip and accelerate the repair of various needs on the school, beautifying our campus. Like for an example, I can tell you that we had a chiller go down in a building that controls the AC in one of our main teaching buildings. It's about $40,000 to replace the chiller in that, and I'm not going to do it, but I could go down a long list of things that we need prayer that God will help us and provide for us so that we can beautify our campus and have everything spit polished and shining, ready for the return of our students this fall. Prayer request number 2 is we have a potential influx of a large number of students coming from Indonesia. And there are a lot of details when it comes to immigration that we're facing in this nation. And what we need prayer for is that the Lord will go before both the school and these students and provide a way that all of the red tape and applications and student visas, et cetera, all of the forms that the school has to fill out. We're moving on into the month of June and school starts in August. The time necessary, pray that the Lord will expedite the pathway. We potentially could have as many as 50 students just from Indonesia, which is incredibly exciting to me to see the missions emphasis of the DNA of the vision of the school continuing to be incredibly healthy. So prayer request number 2, pray about, and not only for the students from Indonesia, we have several foreign students that are probably going to face some of these same hurdles in paperwork and immigration that our nation is currently dealing with. And then prayer request number 3 is I want you to pray about being a part of helping to scholarship our students. Last year, we were able to hand out, I believe, almost or maybe a little in excess of $200,000 in scholarships to help students that could not come any other way. They need our help. As you've heard me say many times, one of the historic values of the school is no student deemed to be called by God should ever be turned away because of financial inconveniences. And we do have a number of students. We just accepted a missionary student. By the way, if there are any missionaries or pastors that are listening to me, we have a policy at the school where your children can attend for half price. That's right, half off of tuition for all missionary students, for all preachers, children, sons, daughters. We want to do our best to be a blessing to those of you who have dedicated your entire lives to the work of God. Will you pray about being a part of the scholarship? And as I've been mentioning all summer long, we'll continue to mention, believing God for a miracle of 1,000 people who will either give a one-time gift or make a pledge of $1,000 between now and September 1st. Let me say that one more time, and I pray God might speak to many who are listening. Would you pray about giving and sacrificing to help us train and equip Pentecostal ministers to fulfill the Great Commission? I was speaking to a denominational district official Wednesday morning, and he was making it clear to me how desperately their district and multiple districts across this nation need Pentecostal pastors, churches that are open and no pastors to even candidate. We need a revival in America of Pentecostal men and women of God, and of course that's what we do at Northpoint. Help us increase our ability to get these young men and young women into the harvest fields for the glory of God. Will you pray about a $1,000 one-time gift or a $1,000 pledge between now and September and help us achieve that goal? We love you and appreciate you, and of course the Bible teaches us. Judy and I have lived this way for 46 years, and I can tell you that it's not only in the Bible, it's in our testimonies, that give and it shall be given unto you. God's never trying to get something out of you. God's always trying to get something to you. And as you sow and as you give, our prayer for you is that the windows of heaven would be open to pour out blessings upon you, that there'll be no lack in your life, in your family, in your business. We believe in the soon return of the Lord, and for that reason, Northpoint must excel and be the best it's ever been before the return of the Lord. Thank you for listening to our weekly vision videos. I'll see you next week.